and around that area at any when the school is starting and the school is closing. That's the reason why so much congestion. So this has started with that purpose. Regarding making anything mandatory or rules for rural schools to have school buses, there is no program as such. But of course, as I said, which the honourable member from Mahati has also asked, that through different programs and schemes, if individual schools are asking for buses, wherever possible, wherever funds are available, we try to help them.
Sir, one last question, sir, please.
Yes, please.
Sir, why I'm raising this particular question, sir, because just recently there's two accidents that is happening in my constituency with regard to the school bus. So some of the students got injured, sir. So that's why a guideline for safety measure, it is very much necessary, sir, to be regulated to all the schools, especially in the rural areas. Because some of the schools, they're using a very old bus. There's no even a proper bus conductor. There's no driver also, no good driver. So that's why, sir, what I feel is that in order to avoid any unfortunate incident, a safety measure guideline should be issued to all the schools, especially in the rural areas, sir, so that to avoid this kind of incidents.
Sir, point is noted, sir.
We come to...
Sir.
Miss, yeah.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'd just like a little clarification from the Honorable Chief Minister. I just want to know if any schools that are interested in taking part in this scheme, to avail this scheme in other urban areas like Tura or other towns of the state, can avail this scheme, or is it just Shillong specific?
Sir, we have started with Shillong. But of course, as I said, if this model works well, and if we find that it is something that is running well, as we have heard the concerns of so many members saying that will it function properly or not. So we are experimenting and we are piloting this project from Shillong. And if we see that it is doing well, then there is no reason why we will not expand it to other parts of the state.
Okay, pardon. This will be the last question because...
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sir, since the objective of the government is to decongest Shillong, which is why the government is offering school buses to the schools. So, don't you think it is necessary on the part of the government, sir, to stop issuing NOC or permission for school in the city? That will be a good idea, sir, I think. Stop issuing NOC for school establishment in Shillong area. That also will add on to solve the problem, sir, I think.
That is not related to the principal question.
No, it relates, sir, because
if
this objective deals...
Minister wishes to...
That is another suggestion, sir, because it deals to decongest Shillong. That is the objective. I think if we keep giving permission for school to be set up in Shillong, the purpose will be defeated, sir.
Sir, of course, the concerns of congestion in Shillong city is for everybody to, we are all concerned about it. And that's the reason why we came out with this particular model, because we realized that there's a lot of congestion there. So, of course, there are ways. Maybe one of the ways is what the Honourable Member has mentioned. But we also have to realize that education is also important. And, if we don't have schools coming up based on the population demographics that is changing, I think we all know, sir, that almost 85% of almost 75% of our population is below the age of 35, and almost close to 15 lakh children are there who are below the age of 15 and in school going age, or rather I should say below 15. So hence there's a large population that requires these schools. So maybe it will not be appropriate for us to say respond to this right now and say stop schools in Shillong city. We have to see and balance both things out. Education is very, very crucial for our children, and having schools is very important. The schools should be accessible to the people, so we cannot discourage that. So let us try to balance things out and see how we could move forward. We could always keep in mind the aspect of congestion and see that if certain permissions are given for schools, then maybe they can have parking space for them. So the permissions can be made stricter. saying that, well, you can open the school provided you have space for parking, provided you have these conditions. So we can explore all those issues, but simply saying that we will not allow schools within Shillong in certain areas may not be the most prudent way to move forward. Education is important, but that's the reason why we are coming up with programs like these, so that we are able to balance out things. So there are critical problems, we need to balance it out, keep the overall interests of the state and the people in mind, and then take the decisions. But we'll note the point mentioned by Honorable Member and examine on how we could make things better, sir, in the future.
So we'll now come to the next start question number 15. Dr. M. Amprin Lingdo, Minister in charge, to reply, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, reply to star question number 15A. Sir, in the last quarter of financial year 22-23, the amount spent on newspaper and outdoor hoardings, nil. Promotional videos on YouTube, 28.44 lakhs. B, Sir, Planning Department, Government of Meghalaya. C, no, sir. D, sir, the funds were reappropriated. E, sir, the payment of 29.44 lakh was made directly to YouTube Google Ad account 618-234-8095, sir.
Adelbert, your supplementary question.
Honorable Minister, thank you for the replies. So I would like to to get more clarification. Since this subject it deals with the public fund through the government fund, obviously, so we don't want to see that funds should waste unnecessarily. So I would like to get the clarification in regards with the quarter. I mean, before that, that is ending December 2022. If you can provide information.
Beg your pardon, sir. Can the question please be repeated?
Yes, you may repeat your question, please.
Honorable Minister, I may seek another clarification in regards to the total amount spent from government funds in the quarters before that. That is quarter ending December 2022. Just specific with, in regards to December.
So actual budget 22-23 is 26,55,332, 26 crores 55 lakhs 32,000. Expenditure first quarter 5 crores 37 lakhs 62,233. Expenditure second quarter 6 crores 58 lakhs 21,084. Expenditure third quarter 5 crores 39 lakhs 31,511. Expenditure fourth till date quarter 2 crores 49 lakhs 94,551. Total expenditure till date 19 crores 85 lakhs 9,379, sir.
Honorable Minister, thank you for the detail that you have given. The light, I mean to say that, for the house. Specifically, in fact, I was asking you, only the second last ending of financial year, that is December. So, thank you for at least you elaborate the replies which give more light for the house. It is much, sir.